Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to talk about women representation in traditional councils. According to the Traditional Leadership and Governance Framework Act, each traditional council must have at least 25% of females, women, but it also has to have at least 30 members, no more than 30 members, meaning that if we calculate, it must have at least 7.5 women. By 7.5, I understand it to say so there must be seven women and a young girl to represent the interests of young girls in the traditional community. Maybe a maiden, maybe Qigiza, Litayintombi, njalo njalo. I think that it democratizes the traditional council by involving 30 people. But now, if we now look at the practicalities of it, there are traditional communities where women are not allowed to speak in front of men. So, what do we do about those traditional communities where women are encouraged to be silent when men are talking? We're creating a culture of silence when there is an opening of representation, but representation without any speech. So, those are some of the problems that we might experience with the traditional councils, even though they are designed to help to democratize the traditional leadership structure, but they might not in reality do that. So we need to do research to go and see how these traditional councils work in reality. Thank you.